Okay, so it's that time. We finally have it, the new Nintendo Switch OLED. And we have it in white. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna do a quick unboxing to see what's in the box. This is a first time reaction, so I have no idea what's in here. Never opened this before. We've got a new 7-inch screen, which is slightly bigger than the previous one. The previous one was, I think it was about 6 inches. And obviously we've got our white Joy-Cons just here. And we're gonna attach those on. Let's have a look. Let's see what else is in the box. So on the second layer of the box, we've got a white unit. This is to help you connect it to the TV. And we've got our typical power brick with our charging cables, HDMI cable, and a USB-C cable by the looks of it. And also we've got the control as well, the control adapter. Okay, cool. Now we've done all the boring stuff, let's have a look at the actual console.
So there are no major changes apart from the obvious one, the 7-inch screen. The buttons on the top of the console have slightly changed shape, but other than that, there are no major changes. The battery life remains the same at 4.5 hours. It now has a 64 gig storage on there compared to the previous model, which was 32. And looking at the pricing, it looks like it's roughly about 50 to 60 pounds more expensive than the previous model, but that's to be expected.
So you can see that the screen is miles bigger. The bezel is a lot slimmer on the new version, the OLED model, than it is on the original. Other than that, there isn't a major difference, I don't think. Oh wait, no, there's not a major difference other than that. It's slightly, marginally slimmer. The fans on the top are slightly different. The on and off button, a lot slimmer. The volume button's a lot slimmer also. Let's turn it around and have a look at the bottom. Pretty much the same stuff. And obviously we've got the back, the stand is different. So this stand here is a bit fiddly. It wasn't the greatest stand, but it worked. Whereas this stand here on the new model is a lot more sturdy and more comfortable to use. This one, the Nintendo Switch OLED feels a little bit lighter than the original one. This one feels slightly heavier, not massively, but just a tiny bit. But yeah, let's turn it on and see what happens when we play a few games. Okay, so let's power this on. Nintendo logo, screen is super bright. Sorry about the fingerprints already. Here we go. The screen's a bit dusty at the moment, but nice. So much more screen compared to the last one.
So turning on games like Animal Crossing and Mario Kart, I've noticed that there is still a small bezel around the edge of the screen. Now hopefully at a later date they optimize these games to make them stretch to the new 7-inch screen, and it will look a lot better and a lot sharper. However, picture wise and color wise, I do think it does pop and it does look great. So overall takeaway from me, do I think that the Nintendo Switch OLED is actually worth it? If you already have a Nintendo Switch, the OG version, I don't personally feel like updating to the new version is necessary. I mean, yeah, sure, you get a brighter screen, but does it really make a major difference to your gameplay, especially if you're connecting to your TV all the time? Not really. For those that don't have a Nintendo Switch already, yes, I do feel like Nintendo Switch is a great console. I feel like the 7-inch compared to the 6.2-inch, does it make a major difference? For me, no, but for a newbie that just got a Nintendo Switch, I think, yeah, it'll make a lot of a difference. But for me personally, I wouldn't recommend to rush out and buy the new Nintendo Switch OLED to replace your original model. Hopefully there's more to come for this, and there's more updates, and it becomes even more immersive and gives you even better gaming experience than it already gives you. But having said that, this is just a first impressions. We'll be doing a full breakdown and review of the Nintendo Switch OLED at a later date.
That's our video, our first reactions on the new Nintendo Switch OLED and our comparisons with the previous Nintendo Switch. Let me know down below in the comments if you would purchase the new Nintendo Switch, if you like the new Nintendo Switch, and what your thoughts are compared to the old ones. Let me know down below, as I said, and I'll see you in the next video.